ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ನಿತಿನ್ ಕಾಶ್ಯಪ್.
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಶಶಾಂಕ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಶಂಕರ್.
ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಟೆಕ್ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿ ಪಾಡ್ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಹಲೋ ಎವ್ರಿವನ್, ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಬಿನ್ ಅ ವೈಲ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ. ತುಂಬಾನೇ ದಿನ ಆಯಿತು. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಮ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಎಮರ್ಜೆನ್ಸಿ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಟು ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಟು ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಪಾಡ್ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ನ ನಾವು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದ ಪೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಧ್ಯ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ. Now we are back again, and we'll be talking about the latest tech news and ishtina enen aitu. There are a lot of developments and a lot of things that's going on, and we want to talk about all those things. And yeah, over to Shashank.
Yeah, thank you, Nitin. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Hopefully everything is good now.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's talk about ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ tech news. ಏನಾಯ್ತು rather. So
Yeah.
mostly around December time frame ge kind of wrapping things up
Yeah.
last year though. Hopefully we are entering 2020 with some good
2021.
2021, sorry. 2021 with some good. So I'm sharing my screen. First big news entering 2021 is Bitcoin has reached beyond $34,000 as a price to buy one Bitcoin. So previously we know that 2017 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಹೈಪ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು, ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟೋ ಕರೆನ್ಸಿಗಳು ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಮೇಲ್ ಹೋಗಿತ್ತು. ಅಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ದೇರ್ ವಾಸ್ ಅ ಹ್ಯೂಜ್ ಡಿಪ್. ಎಲ್ಲಾರು ಇದೇನಿದು ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಮ್, ಇದು ಸರಿಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ದೇರ್ ವರ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟಾಕ್ಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್. But it seems like they are back in business. So they are now beyond $34,000 per one Bitcoin. So it's like crazy expensive.
Yeah.
So yeah, we should talk about quickly on blockchain and Bitcoin, Nitin. So,
Yeah, definitely. I mean, blockchain is
so
the
let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Had you purchased any coins?
Yeah, guilty as charged. I mean, yes, I had
Okay.
purchased it when it was relatively low.
Okay.
When I purchased it, it was around $6,000, I guess.
Oh, okay.
But I did make a little bit of profit, but I didn't hold it on.
Okay.
So I sold it when it was 9,000 or something. So, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, all these things are very volatile, I feel like,
Yeah.
especially Bitcoin, because we can see, ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಆದ್ರೂ if we see, if there is a gradual ಒಂದು increase ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದು decrease ಇರುತ್ತೆ. There is always dips in in stock terms, they call it as dips and ups and downs. Like there's a lot of terms. But if you see Bitcoin, it's like very erratic. Either it goes like way up, suddenly it comes way down. So you never know when it's going to crash. And but definitely there is a theory behind it, I guess, right? There is definitely some theory, and I feel like COVID has contributed to it. What do you say?
Yeah, so that gets into segue. Yaake the price recently, if you look at this graph here, 2017 al mail hogi it crashed and it was constant ittu plateau again, and then it's back up again. Full mail hogide, all time high. So ಏನಕ್ಕಪ್ಪ ಈ ತರ it's gone up again ಅಂದ್ರೆ as you mentioned, COVID has its own reasons. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ US government they started apparently we know that they've released a stimulus bill. Yeah, so that ಜನರಿಗೆ they get around like $600 paycheck. They got some input from the government ಇಂದಾನೆ direct deposit ಆಗಿ. So what ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, the value of dollar has reduced because government is essentially printing money. ಸುಮ್ನೆ ನೋಟುಗಳು ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ so that people can buy things. ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಇಂದ ಕೆಲ್ಸಗಳು ಹೋಗಿದೆ, ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಡಾಲರ್ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ರಿಡ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್, ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಕಾಸಸ್ ಇನ್ಫ್ಲೇಷನ್ ಅದರಿಂದ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ಗೆ what they typically want is like the hedge funds alla, they want to buy assets which don't reduce value. So since they wanted to since ಈ ತರ ಡಾಲರ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ they wanted to transfer, or they wanted to look into some asset which doesn't reduce value over time. So in older days, or since a while, precious metals like gold, silver were the typical ways you could store value. But given 2021 and tech ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ, Bitcoin with all its other helps, like we can trade with Bitcoin. Like another, if I want to send money to you, you can do it online over the internet, and it's decentralized. Adrinda, like there is no central government
Exactly.
holding on to
You're
that.
cutting out all the middlemen. So this is going to, I mean, idrinda there are a lot of advantages and disadvantages as well. So advantages,
So,
you're cutting out the middleman and you're saving a lot of fees or stuff like that. But disadvantage bandu, all the, these black markets are basically dealt with Bitcoin. So like a lot of illegal activities happen in these, arena as well. So you have to be very, very careful. But I mean, the technology used to, like the backbone of this Bitcoin is the blockchain. So blockchain is very, important, one of the aspects of the Bitcoin. So important, know about that a little bit.
I want to talk about quickly yake this can be used as an asset anta yake why these hedge funds are buying andre the blockchain technology in that you can only mine like digitally using cryptocurrency in the one hash tagondu they keep hashing it. Hash andre basically one number athwa eno ondu string tagondre we take a modulo of that, like a simple hash adu adhe hash andre enandre code word tara convert ಮಾಡೋದು. So ಆ ತರ there is a limited number of blocks we can mine Bitcoin ali digitally. So it's like gold on earth. So the number of gold weight ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ earth ಅಲ್ಲಿ it's limited alva. ಅದೇ ತರ the number of blockchain blocks which can be mined in Bitcoin is also a limited asset. So adrinda people think this is a valuable asset class to invest in. So adrinda people are buying it slowly given stimulus bill, given COVID, given all these idrinda the price is slowly going up and up. But as you mentioned, there are these.
Yeah, I mean, to mimic the behavior, if you actually go back and see the value of the gold, India, I mean, throughout the world, but India, if you want to go back and check for the past few months, the gold rate actually increased a lot. And there was like a lot of, fluctuation that happened. So it was like around 4,000 something rupees. And now it came up to like 6,000. Then it went down a little bit. So there's a lot of fluctuation that happened a while ago. So, I mean,
Kapata movement.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think Dandrig adene idarella assets ಕೆಳಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಮೇಲೆ they are pulling out of stock market, I think previously. So that's why all these kinds of asset classes are, they see these variations in them.
Again, I mean, one thing to talk about is, again, we are not telling that you should buy Bitcoin because, of course, it is at the all-time high right now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a good move to go and buy Bitcoin right now. But if you had invested before and waited for a long time, then definitely it's a payout. But I mean, we don't know like whether it's going to stay like this, and that's the volatility of this particular product. So we never know how it goes. So, but right now it is doing.
We are not giving any investment advice. Just FYI.
So we are just trying to see where the current trend is or what's trending right now in especially in this investing world. So so that's about Bitcoin. And the next big news is Apple getting into electric vehicle technology or battery technology. So they have announced ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ by 2024 they are going to come up with a new basically a electric car version. And they're investing a little bit of their funds into battery technology. So the electric cars under battery technology irlebeku. So right now, as we know, Tesla is doing really well. They're building gigafactories everywhere around the world. So iga Apple nu adike entry ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So hopefully it's not as expensive as their phones, but you can never tell with Apple. But hopefully we'll see. I mean, they've come out with good technology, so hopefully that will drive the technology to a good, to a next level. So they had a code word for this called Project Titan. They started under this code name, and so as of now, namgiro news ಏನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ they have told that they'll come up with a concept by 2024, and by 2025 they would like go into production. So it's a long way ahead, but definitely we know that ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಆಟೋಮೋಟಿವ್ ಟೆಕ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ, they are going towards electric. So even few days, I think few months back, I think we discussed on our channel, Ford ಅವರು ಅವ್ರದ್ದು Mustang ಅವ್ರದ್ದು E-Mark ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ವರ್ಷನ್ ಬಂತು. So everyone are transitioning to electric. So we know that will be the future. Hopefully ಈ ತರ ಒಳ್ಳೊಳ್ಳೆ ಕಂಪನೀಸ್, big companies, if they invest their fund in the battery technology, so the battery technology should improve a lot. So if that improves a lot, then we'll have enough range, miles ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬಂದಷ್ಟುನು more people will rely on that. And along with this, one more thing to add is, bari battery technology ಒಂದೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಚಾರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿನೂ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಆಫ್ ಅನದರ್ ಮೇಜರ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್. ಸೊ ಚಾರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ, ಈಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಫ್ಯೂಯಲ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಿವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಪೆಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಬಂಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ, ಲೈಕ್ ವಿದಿನ್ 2 minutes ವಿಲ್ ಫಿಲ್ ದ ಟ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಆಫ್. ಬಟ್ ಈಗ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ minimum, if you want to charge for like on 50% ವರೆಗೂ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, like ಸೂಪರ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ it will be up to 20 minutes or 25 minutes. So our time we have to reduce a lot. So as and when we reduce the charging time and also the range, it will move, definitely it will drive the technology forward. So that's a good move by Apple, I feel like. So that's one good news. So
one thing what I've noticed is our LiDAR use ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ iPhone Pro ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೊಸ models ಅಲ್ಲಿ, I think it seems like they want to use LiDAR, unlike Tesla. They don't use LiDAR alla.
They only rely on camera.
Planning to use. But unlike them, these guys are planning to use antare. But real car ಬಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ we can only talk about it then.
Definitely. So that's good.
The third I think news ಏನಂದ್ರೆ, Amazon acquires a podcasting network called Wondery anta. I think Wondery is similar to RSS.com. Basically, ಇವಾಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಈ ಪಾಡ್ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ we need a website to host ಅಲ್ವಾ, like ಈ audio whatever we are speaking, ಅದನ್ನ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನ Spotify ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ಅದರ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ we have to
even Apple Podcast.
Data.
So Apple Podcast, adina we share it into with Spotify or any other podcast hosting platform, and they'll host our podcast. So hage I think this is just for RSS feed. So even can you host on this platform?
Even host ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. So
I think it's with Amazon Music,
actually. I was just checking at it because num podcast currently it's hosted on RSS, and we pay like $10
per month,
audio alla. So I think they offer similar, but I think Amazon Music jothe they have a direct tie-up because they are now being acquired. Now Wondery Plus anta ide avrdo. You nodidre they are offering it for just half the price. So just $5 per month ge, which is cheaper than the RSS.com. So same thing, ella features we get it, and we can just use this as well. So so they purchased it for 300 million.
300 million,
which is again 300 million, not billion.
Million.
Million. I think it integrates well, like Amazon Music ide ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು, I think Twitch ಜೊತೆಗೂ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಏನೋ. Twitch ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ, game stream.
Twitch gaming stream.
So ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ I think it aligns well. Do you think we should also change Wondery?
Definitely. Jeff Bezos is giving half the price, man. We have to capitalize on that. Okay.
So next news another, I think it's a little old, but probably not old, but it's still newer. ಏನಂದ್ರೆ Apple has released new MacBooks, and inside them they're using this new chip called M1. So historically the first Apple Mac was powered by IBM Power PC ಅಂತನೋ processor, like ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು 90s and ತುಂಬಾ ಹಿಂದೆ. But then they did a switch to Intel based processors.
Yeah.
Then they stuck with Intel based processors for so long, and now they are saying with the recent Macintosh MacBooks, they are not using Intel processors anymore. ಇವರು ಈ M1 ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸರ್ ನ ಅವರೇ ತಯಾರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. It is an ARM based processor. So Apple ಅವರೇನೆ they are design ಮಾಡಿ, they are also manufacturing it. I mean, they use third party factory to manufacture the processors, but essentially they are designing their own chips instead of going behind Intel. That is a very new news. Why this is important andre it brings the industry to designing their own chips. So ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿನ ಆಪಲ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಬರ್ಬೋದು, ವೈ ನಾಟ್ ನಾವೇನೆ ನಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸರ್ಸ್ ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ we get all these benefits. So ಏನಿದೆ benefits ಅಂದ್ರೆ quickly
just question. So why do you think it took Apple so long to design their own chip? Any idea?
Yeah, so I think processor designing adella it's not easy. Okay, ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಒಂದು ವೆಬ್ ಆಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ದಂಗೆ 1 year ಅಲ್ಲಿ I'll just develop something new ಅನ್ನೋ ತರ ಇಲ್ಲ. It's extremely complex. A lot of physics level ಅಲ್ಲಿ you need people and you need that intellectual workhorse or work power ಇರಬೇಕು ನಿಮ್ ಕಂಪನಿನಲ್ಲಿ to design these. So I think it takes time to develop this, and I think they had already this thing in mind. Almost 2018 indane they were planning on designing their own processors.
Okay.
That's typical Apple alwa, like hardware software avare ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇವಾಗ iPhone ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ it's like software ಅವ್ರದೇನೆ hardware ಅವ್ರದೇ, but Android ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ Android hardware can be anybody, like OnePlus ನೋಡಿ company is somebody else, but Google or the Android. So ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬರಲ್ಲ. It has its own lag ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಫೋನ್ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿದಂಗೆ. So similarly ಈ ಆಪಲ್ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು PC ನಲ್ಲೂ if they design their own hardware like iPhone, it will be super performant. So ಏನ್ ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಆನ್ ಚಿಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ CPU, GPU, ನ್ಯೂರಲ್ ಇಂಜಿನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು SoC ನಲ್ಲೇನೆ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್, ರಾದರ್ ದನ್ ಇಂಟೆಲ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, CPU was separate, GPU ಬೇರೆ ಇತ್ತು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನ್ಯೂರಲ್ ಇಂಜಿನ್ ಬೇರೆ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ ದೇ ವರ್ ಆಲ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಇದ್ರ ಮಧ್ಯ ಈ ಬಸ್ಗಳು ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ದ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸಿಂಗ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಲಾಂಗರ್, ಸ್ಲೋನೆಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೂಲ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೆಲ್ಲಾನು ಇಲ್ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ಇವರೇ ತಯಾರಿಸಿ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ಎಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಶೋನ್. ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಅನ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಯೂಸರ್, ಇವಾಗ ನನಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್, ಇಫ್ ಐ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಅ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ M1 ಬೇಸ್ಡ್, ಏನ್ ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಐ ಗೆಟ್ ಮೋರ್ ಟೈಮ್, ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿ ಪವರ್. ಲೈಕ್ ಯಾರೋ ದೇ ಡಿಡ್ ಅ ಸ್ಟಾಟಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್, ಝೂಮ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಂಟೆಲ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕಿಂಟಾಶ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಟುಕ್ ಲೈಕ್ 3 hours ಏನೋ ಬಂತು ಅಷ್ಟೇನೆ, ಝೂಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿ ಓಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಈ M1 Max ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಟುಕ್ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ 8 hours or 9 hours to drain the battery, Zoom call ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So essentially you're getting more time on your and also performance, like fast ಆಗಿ ಲೋಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಈ ಬಸ್ ಗಿಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ದೇ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಬೇಗ it will that's what they're saying. And another thing which initially, so one other thing what I want to quickly talk about is compatibility. Adrenandre ivaga let's say if I'm a software engineer, okay, I want to develop an application for iPhone. So iPhone alli let's say ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಆಪ್, ಚಾಟ್ ಆಪ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, I can seamlessly use that same application on PC Macintosh ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So I need not have to ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಡೆವಲಪರ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಫೋನ್ಗೂ ಅದೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ಗೂ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕಡೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಡೆವಲಪರ್ ವಿ ಗೆಟ್ ಥ್ರೂ ದೀಸ್. ಸೊ that's another usefulness. That's the M1 Max. ತಗೊಳ್ತೀಯಾ? ಏನಾದ್ರು ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ನಿನ್ಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು?
ನಾಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ನೌ, ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ನೋಡೋಣ, ಹೋಪ್ಫುಲಿ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್.
ನಾನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ ಬುಕ್ ಏರ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಅಂತಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಬಟ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ದುಡ್ಡಿಲ್ಲ. So they're very expensive ಅಲ್ಲ very.
Yeah, very expensive. True. So ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ yeah.
So the next
But I just want to like just one point before we close this out. What I've observed with like Apple products is, so they take a while to develop, and any kind of technology. So now Android al nodidre, to be, I mean, to give an example, when you're watching videos in YouTube, for example, when you swipe it, picture in picture mode. So Android ಅಲ್ಲಿ it has been there for ages, like ಎಷ್ಟೋ ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ಇದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಐಫೋನ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಆಪಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದುವರೆಗೂ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ದಟ್ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಇನ್ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ ಮೋಡ್. ತುಂಬಾ ದಿನ ಆಯ್ತು, ಲೈಕ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಲೈಕ್ ಫ್ಯೂ ಡೇಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ವಿ ಗಾಟ್ ಇಟ್, ಲೈಕ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ iOS 14 ಅಪ್ಗ್ರೇಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಗಾಟ್ ದಟ್ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್. ಸೊ ಬಟ್ they take a very long time to develop or to take that technology to a different level. But like when they release it, it will be very sturdy and it will work very perfectly, and it will have like more features to it, added to it, but it they take time. So I think that we can relate that to their products as well. So they come a little bit late to the market, but they come out with a bang. So they'll have a very nice line of product. And so yeah, I think that's what we can also expect about the like the car that we talked about. So they've taken time because it's easy to enter the market. So you can have Rivian anta on actually on company there. So that's also a very good company that they have started. They're also working on the electric trucks. They only focus on trucks. But yeah, I mean, it's taking a very long time for them to launch. They have introduced that product like 3-4 years back, but we haven't seen a product yet. So hopefully that shouldn't happen with Apple. That's what I wanted to say, because they are committed to 2024 to come up with a concept for the car, and hopefully by 2025 production antandre they'll usually stick up to their timeline. But yeah, I mean, yeah, this was one of the other new product that they launched actually.
This is an amazing AirPod Max but then either price ನೋಡಿ I was like
$500 and something, $540 or something. Yeah,
headphones that is like wow, okay, maybe it's like some studio class headphones ansutte.
It is really good. I've heard the quality of it is really good, but $500 for a headphone
is still a lot.
I feel like I mean there
$500 ಗೆ I think ಒಂದು ಇದು ಪಲ್ಸರ್ ಬೈಕ್ ತಗೋಬಹುದಲ್ಲ
ಇಂಡಿಯಾನಲ್ಲಿ. ಇಲ್ಲ
ಹೌದು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ 70-80 ಕೆ ಬರ್ಬೋದಲ್ವಾ.
$500 is how much?
Sorry, not 500.
And even ಇವಾಗ ಇಂಡಿಯಾನಲ್ಲೂ I think the especially two-wheelers ಎಲ್ಲ I think I heard especially Jan 1st ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ I mean all the TVs and electronics products prices ಎಲ್ಲ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಪಟ್ಟೆ. Even cars and two-wheelers actually price ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಪಟ್ಟೆ. So I don't have complete idea of it, but yeah, I mean that for a headphone it's pretty expensive. But what I think one thing that this will do is it will drive other companies to compete with them for a much good, nicer product for a relatively cheaper price. I think Bose or Sony can, come up with something. But
engrave ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿಸಬಹುದು.
I think any Apple product you can get engraved.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, on any Apple product, I think on iPhones you can't, but on your iPads and MacBook you can like engrave anything at the back of your iPads, and you can do that.
Nice.
But it's like nice looking product.
Yeah.
So we can move on.
Going back to the next. Slack is being bought by. It's already bought by Salesforce. So Slack another, I don't know ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿದಾರಲ್ಲ, but it's very common ಇಲ್ಲಿ especially internal company communication. ಇವಾಗ ಯಾರೋ ನನ್ನ colleague ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, if I want to just talk to them, So
Yeah.
Slack ಅಲ್ಲಿ we can just chat ತರ,
Exactly.
Facebook
So
ತರ,
to,
ಅಥವಾ WhatsApp ತರ.
exactly,
Basically WhatsApp for
example would
inside
be like
company.
WhatsApp for companies ashte. So you can
Yes,
send
yes.
files, you can send photos, you can send any documents, you can, you know, ping people, you can have a group chat, group call, pretty much like that, but for companies. So Ega, I mean, Ega, of course, our company uses the same, you know, Slack, you know, channel. So I know about it. So one example ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಆಗ್ಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗೆ, it is just like, you know, WhatsApp for companies. But Ega, we have moved away from, you know, your traditional email, emailing one person to another for every single thing. I mean, ಇನ್ನ ಬೇರೆ ಕಂಪ್ನಿಗಳು ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ, but email is only like for your more traditional approach of sending some things or something like that. But day-to-day work, especially during this pandemic, so people are, you know, often either, you know, working from home, and they'll be out, you know, in a, you know, kitchen doing something, or in the room doing something. They might not be, you know, in front of the computer all the time. So they also have apps for your phone, so you'll get a ping. You know, if someone wants to talk to you, they'll ping you, and you can easily get messages, and you can chat. So Slack is a very good, you know, app, I would say. In terms of productivity, it increases, you know, a lot of, it decreases a lot of overhead time. Other ಬೇರೆ ಕೆಲ್ಸಗಳ it will decrease that, and it will increase efficiency. So yeah, so Salesforce has bought that.
25 billion is the cost price, you know, price of that.
Okay.
So there's another interesting thing ಏನಂದ್ರೆ, I don't know if you know, Slack was actually struggling ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಿಂತ they were facing huge competition from Microsoft. So Microsoft ಅವರು, they have a similar product called Microsoft Teams.
Teams, yeah,
It's
Teams,
essentially the
Microsoft,
same.
yeah.
Microsoft Teams. I think a lot of existing Microsoft customers get free ಆಗಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದು Teams, which basically Slack, same Slack ತರಾನೇ. They were, I think, had a huge competition with them, Slack ಅವರು. So maybe they were struggling, so that's why Salesforce buying them kind of saved them, you know, or probably made them expand their market into, you know, bigger Salesforce market. So to talk briefly, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ Salesforce ಅಂದ್ರೆ, they are a CRM. So like, say, let's say ಇವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ದೊಂದು ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಇದೆ ಕಂಪನಿನಲ್ಲಿ, and you want to reach out to your customers and get feedback from them, ನಿಮ್ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ, like an internal enterprise to enterprise sales ಅಥವಾ business ಮಾಡೋ ತರ ನಿಮ್ದು ಕಂಪನಿ. So you can use Salesforce products to, you know, like reach out ಅಥವಾ ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಇಮೇಲ್ ಕಳ್ಸಿದೀನಿ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನರಿಂದ ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಇನ್ವೆಂಟ್ರಿ ನೋಡೋದು, ಆ ತರ ಎಲ್ಲ. That is the typical Salesforce product, or the major product. So buying Slack kind of makes sense for them, because they are entering into this workplace communications as well. Apart from company to company communications, madhya, intra-company communication can also happen using Slack. That's why it was a good purchase by Salesforce, Ansita.
Yeah.
And they are now kind of competing with Microsoft, which is another bigger, you know, like
True.
company.
But I
So
mean,
all in all, I think it's a good.
yeah, I mean, again, Microsoft is really like good. I mean, again, they have come up with Microsoft Teams. At the end of the day, I mean, there is a lot of companies around the world, and there is a lot of, you know, market to be grabbed. So it's like Salesforce also has some, you know, thing in mind for Slack, so that's why they bought it, I guess. So definitely, it's a good investment, I think so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one of the big news. So next, again, when we talk about you know, companies, Salesforce, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾತಾಡಿದಾಗ, we can talk about the vaccine rollout. So ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋಂಗೆ, we know COVID has you know, affected a lot of our lives. ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೀವಿ, and a lot of people have been impacted. So just talk about what tech companies have been helping in the vaccine rollout. So to take a step back, in the US there is an active vaccination process going on. You want to talk about it quickly, Nitin?
I mean, yes, I mean, so yeah, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಹಾಗೆ US ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ದಟ್ ಇನ್ 2 doses. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎವ್ರಿ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಅ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್, ಆರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಒನ್ ರೂಲ್ ಬುಕ್. ಸೊ ಆ ರೂಲ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ vaccination is done for people who are 75 and above, and who are high risk, basically high risk category nalli idorge, they'll be given the vaccination first. And adu tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 anta hogtidare. So I think people coming under 20 to or 30, 20 to 50 or 20 to 40, maybe they'll lie under tier 3, I guess. So but yeah, that's how they're releasing the vaccination. But my question to you is, are you ready to take the vaccine? If you were, so definitely you will, California, I think al heg martidare, I think they have a same system, right? So they have 75 and then I think by the time it will come to you. So are you ready to take the vaccine?
Yeah. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ phase 1B ನಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇವಾಗ. 1B ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ people who are above, I think 1B ನಲ್ಲಿ above 65 and also frontline workers like doctors, nurses, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. So the next phase will be 1C, which is anybody from 16 to any age who have any health condition ಏನೇ ಇದ್ರೆ, as a ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ they are helping that. ನಮ್ಗೆ as a common man ಯಾವಾಗ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, I think phase 2 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Once ಬಂದಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ I think I'll be the first one to go and get it vaccinated, because I want to peace of mind like irutte, and like hopefully India ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗೋ plans ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ತರ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಸೊ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ ಜನ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಲೈಕ್ our governments or people are discussing ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, there will be something called vaccine passport ತರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ಈಗ ಏನೇ ಒಂದು ಫ್ಲೈಟ್ ಹೋಗೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ಎಂಟರ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಒಂದು ಕ್ರೌಡೆಡ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಹೋಗೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ, ಈ ತರ ನಾನು ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟೋ ಅಥವಾ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ತೋರ್ಸ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಚೀಟಿನೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ದು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. that is like a entry ತರ, ಓಕೆ ಇವನು ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಸೊ ಇವನು ಸೇಫು ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಇದರಿಂದ, ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಹಿಮ್ ಇನ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ತರ ಒಂದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಆತರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಬೆಟರ್ ಟು ಐ ವುಡ್ ಬಿ ದ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಡನ್.
So I mean, my approach is, I mean, ni heldange, that is definitely like, so irrespective of whether what I believe in or what I do, they'll definitely, one or the other way, they will get everyone vaccinated. Everyone anotherkinta, they'll mandate it in some way. So iga Shashank heldange, they'll have some kind of stipulation for travel, or even to enter other countries or enter public places. ಸೊ ಆ ತರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನೇಟೆಡ್, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಸಿಚುಯೇಷನ್ಸ್ ದೆನ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ದ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನೇಷನ್. ಬಟ್ ಮೈ ಒಂದು ಇದು ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ನಾವು ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅಂಡ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸ್ಪೋಕನ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜೀಸ್. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಈ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಮೇಜರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಪ್ಯಾಂಡಮಿಕ್ ಇಂದ ದಟ್ ಬಿಕೇಮ್ ಅ ಬಿಗ್ ಒಂದು ಇಟ್ ಟುಕ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಬಿಗ್ ಲೀಪ್ ನೌ, and they have come up with a vaccination within like 1 year. So I'm not telling that's bad, that's a good thing. Maybe that happened because of the advancements in technology, advancements in every kind of technology, not just bari medical field anta alla. There is like a lot of other industries that's backing that. So biochemistry, even travel kuda, for transporting the vaccination from one country to the other country, you need refrigeration. So like lot of technology has been put into that vaccination. So it's good, but I want to wait. Being said all those things, I want to wait and see what this happens, because what I have read about the vaccination is, again, idu 2 doses ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೋಬಹುದು, ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೋಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗಿ ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದಿನ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ಯು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಡೋಸ್. ಅಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ರೆಡ್ ಇಸ್, ನಿಮ್ ಬಾಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ mRNA ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈ mRNA ನ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಟ್ರೈನ್ ಇನ್ ಸಚ್ ಎ ವೇ ದಟ್ your body feels like that you have got COVID, and it will develop antibodies in your body. So it will basically fight off the when you actually get COVID, it will fight it off, or it will prevent from getting itself. So I think that's the route that they are going. So I mean, that might be the best case scenario. I'm not sure, but I just want to wait for a couple of days and maybe take it. But as you said, they'll mandate it how one or the other way, and we'll have to get vaccinated if you have to travel, if you have to do stuff. So yeah, I mean, but I'm not against vaccination and everything. But I'm just like skeptical about being
that's
because
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದಿನ ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಏನು ಸೈಡ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ
exactly
ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಇದು. ಬಟ್ ಅದೇ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಟು ಪರ್ಸನ್, ಅವ್ರವ್ರ ಏನ್ ಧೈರ್ಯ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ.
exactly so
ಅದೇನೆ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ವಿ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಟೆಕ್ ರೋಲ್ ಔಟ್ ಏನೇನ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅನ್ನೋದು. ಅಗೇನ್ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ದೇ ವರ್ ಪ್ಲಾನಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಇನ್ distribution of that. Chicago ನಲ್ಲಿ they help the local government ಅಂತ to build some kind of project. Oracle they gave some database health records adalla, and IBM some blockchain ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ. Microsoft is offering cloud, or Google as well. So I think in the big picture, a lot of tech companies are doing all this supporting help to these pharma companies in developing the distribution chains. But like IBM is doing digital health pass, ಅದೇ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಪ್ರೂಫ್ ತೋರ್ಸಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ತರ ಆಗಿದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. I think Google and Apple also have this exposure notification. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಿದ್ರೆ ಫೋನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ನೀವು ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬೀನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋಸ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಟು ಸಮ್ವನ್. ಅದೇ ನಮ್ದು ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಆಪ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಇಂಡಿಯಾನಲ್ಲಿ, ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್
ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಸೇತು ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್,
ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಸೇತು, ಅದೇ ತರ ಇದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ Apple and Google, they have launched it. So these are the things I think tech is helping in the hidden rollout. They have a hidden hand in the vaccine rollout.
Exactly.
So that's our news section of the podcast.
Exactly.
So in this ಇವತ್ತಿನ section ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಒಂದು ಎಪಿಸೋಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ we want to talk about ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಒಂದು ಪಾಡ್ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ we want to talk about IPOs. So ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ we had some interesting IPOs. Like major companies had IPOs like last November, December time frame alli. So some of the important ones which we thought were like DoorDash, Airbnb, and Match.com and C3.ai. So even though COVID, or even though the market of 2020 was not good, esto job losses ella ತರ ಆದ್ರೂನು, it seems like these companies IPO'd and they're doing pretty well. All of them are in around $140 per share. Stock they are running, which is pretty good, right?
Because, it's pretty good, but I was surprised to see Airbnb on that list actually. So I thought Airbnb took definitely took a lot of hit, but it's surprising to see that it's still okay. It's not completely gone off the charts, but it's good.
So ಈ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಲ್ಲ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅನ್ S1 ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ. ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕಂಪನಿ US ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ if they want to trade publicly, they have to produce this document. SEC ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಏಜೆನ್ಸಿ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, Securities and Exchange Commission ಅಂತ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕಂಪನಿ whoever wants to become public, they have to produce this document. ಸೊ ಏನೇನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಈ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಆಲ್ ದ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್, ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಮುಂಚೆ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಕಂಪನೀಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಲೈಕ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್, ಹೌ ಆರ್ ದೇ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಮನಿ, ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಈ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, they say Airbnb started with two designers trying to solve a problem, how to pay their rent. Basically, I don't know if a lot of people use ಮಾಡಿದಾರೋ ಇಲ್ವೋ. Airbnb ಏನಂದ್ರೆ, ಈಗ ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಒಂದು ಸಿಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ, ಹೋಟೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಉಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಬದಲು ನಮ್ ಮನೇನ ಒಂದು ಟೆಂಪ್ರರಿ ಆಗಿ ರೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಬಿಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ 3 ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ ಮನೇನ ರೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಬಿಡೋದು. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಊಬರ್ ಅಥವಾ ಓಲಾ ತರ ಫಾರ್ ಮನೆ ರೆಂಟಿಂಗ್. ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ರೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಬದಲು ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ರೆಂಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಔಟ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಸೆನ್ಷಿಯಲಿ ದ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್. ಸೊ ದೇ ಟಾಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಆಲ್ ದೋಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬಂತು, 13 years ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನು, ಹೆಂಗೆ ವಿ ಹೋಸ್ಟ್ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್, ಹೌ ಆರ್ ಆರ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ರೆಸಿಲಿಯಂಟ್ ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಲೈಕ್ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಅಂತ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ದೇ ಪುಟ್ ಫಾರ್ತ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಈ S1 ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಈ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡೋಕಿನ ಮುಂಚೆ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್, ಎನಿಬಡಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೋ ಅಂಡ್ ರೀಡ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಇಟ್. ಸೊ ಈವನ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ದೇ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ affected their
industry,
travel agency ಅನ್ನೋದು. ಯಾ, ನೀನ್ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿದ್ಯಾ ನಿತಿನ್ ಯಾವಾಗಾದ್ರೂ Airbnb?
Of course, yeah, Airbnb I have used a lot of times. Yes, it's very good.
Yeah,
I mean, especially if you're traveling and if you're not completely aware of the city, you can stay in not someone else's house. Nanandre, I've never rented out a place where the other person is also living. So people also, you can, like, there are different types, right? You can either rent out just a bedroom, or you can rent out the whole apartment, or you can rent out the whole house. So ella ತರ ಇದೆ. But I have rented out a whole apartment or like a whole clubhouse ತರ, just when we were outside US ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲಾರು ಒಂದೆರಡು ಮೂರು ಸತಿ I have used it and it's pretty good. And ಅವ್ರದಲ್ಲೂ there is like lot of again premium versions ಅಂತ ಇದೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ regular versions ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. So if you want to stay in high end luxury villas ಮತ್ತೆ high end luxury penthouses ಆ ತರನು you can, and people will rent it out, because especially ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, people who are let's say like people who have a lot of money, so they would have invested in these fancy houses abroad, e beach house athwa mountains alli there will be like cottages or something like that. They'll have invested to go and visit during vacation times, avrige yavaga agatto avaga. So but bere time nalli they'll have a very pretty much no one will be using it, it will be empty. So adhan en ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, they'll rent it out, they rent out that space for people who want, who are traveling. So atara you can actually definitely rent out the whole cabin or rent out the whole penthouse tara. You'll get it for a much cheaper price actually, to be honest. So yeah, I mean, it's worth checking out. But I mean, of course, we are not again sponsoring Airbnb or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, we are not asking you guys to travel right now. Try to minimize
stay
all
home, stay safe.
And stay safe. And but once everything is back to normal, and once you start traveling, instead of paying for hotels, ಅವ್ರದ್ದು surcharge, taxes, like a lot of stuff will be there. You can definitely check out Airbnbs, and you can definitely check out some good places to visit. So
ಇಂಡಿಯಾನಲ್ಲೂ ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದಿದೆ, like if
Yeah,
you see
Yeah.
number of Airbnb hostings.
exactly.
Pretty
So yeah, so ಅದೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ you can change the filters, and you can check out for premium places, and based on your requirement you can select whichever you want.
Right.
So definitely
That is their our company, the IPO, and this is their S1 document. Ella details ಇದೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ, like I don't know how to read all this. I'm not a finance guy, but all the financial data, ಎಷ್ಟು ದುಡ್ಡು, revenues, ಎಷ್ಟು operating loss, ಎಷ್ಟು profit ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, all that is these companies have to produce to the government. And they also talk about risk factors, like ಏನ್ risk, because public, if they want to buy these stocks, they should know, right? ಏನು like COVID, for example, was a big hit to their business.
Exactly.
Atharadella they have to produce in this document.
Yeah.
And the government will take that and process that. It's a very big involved document, but they detail a lot of things in it. So it's interesting. If you're interested, it's a good thing to go through it very slowly. But yeah.
So on the contrary, the second company that made actually money out of this pandemic was DoorDash. I think this flipped the coin. So Airbnb took a hit, DoorDash made a profit actually, because since people were cooped up inside their houses, and they had to order, right? So adu lunch, dinner ella order madadaga, DoorDash was one of the companies that deliver your food to your house. ಸೊ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ಲೆಸ್ ಡಿಲಿವರಿ ಅಂತ ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿ ಬಟ್ ದೇ ಮಾಡಿಫೈಡ್ ದೇರ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಅ ಲಿಟಲ್ ಬಿಟ್, ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಜಿ ಅ ಲಿಟಲ್ ಬಿಟ್, ಬಟ್ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ they made a lot of money during the pandemic, I feel like.
Yeah, I shamelessly say I order a lot from DoorDash. ಮನೇಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕಿನ್ನ basically just
I mean, even I do. So definitely, we are all guilty of that. So ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ ಬೇಗ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ we try to order it off. So
yeah. But I'm curious. So how are they making money? And I'm trying to go into it now. So okay, they talk about market share, but yeah, how would they make money?
So they have, I think they have tie-ups with like lot of credit cards our jote ella tie-ups ide. So one promotion what I saw was, so if you have a Chase credit card, let's say, so if you use that particular credit card to order food, then the delivery charges is waived off.
Okay.
So if you have that promotion, so ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನೀನು you'll always use that Chase credit card, and from that credit card company, DoorDash will have some kind of deal because they're making you use that card. And along with that, what I have seen is they also charge you, I mean, if the delivery might be free, but they'll charge you a surcharge fee of like $1.50 per delivery, as an operational cost charge. So in order to operate that app and operate that like the whole business, so they charge you that $1.50 fee or something for every delivery. So I think like that's one of the business strategies I would feel. But I mean, they'll have like a lot of other things that they would have rolled out. So
ಅದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, they call themselves the DoorDash platform. They call it like a local logistics platform which connects merchants, consumers and dashers. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ I'm a consumer, merchant ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಅಡಿಗೆ ತಯಾರಿಸೋರು, ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ತಿನ್ನೋನು, ಡ್ಯಾಶರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡೆಲಿವರಿ ಮಾಡೋರು. ಸೊ 3 people they just link them on their logistics platform, and what they say is, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ later on, more number of big consumers join ಆದ್ರೆ, for economies of scale, ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ಈ DoorDash ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿದ್ರೆ more demand ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ they can, the number of cooking things these merchants can produce is also more, because ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಈ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಟೇಬಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಮರ್ಚೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೋಟೆಲ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. ಸೊ ಹೋಟೆಲ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ they can also charge, DoorDash can charge these hotel merchants. So and then it eventually like keeps building up adrinda. But the only thing they need is more consumers, like nam tardavaru, we should order more from DoorDash. So how they are making that happen is, neen heldanga, as you know, if I have like a $0 delivery fee with the Chase credit card then I'll use more of DoorDash than, let's say, Uber Eats, right?
Exactly.
So that way more people are going to use DoorDash, then it benefits the merchants, which in turn the DoorDash people can charge merchants, and it's like a good financial.
So very relatable things in India would be your Zomato and Swiggy delivery services. So pretty much the same thing what they do, and they pretty much charge you, I mean, they might deliver it for you free of charge, but they'll have some kind of surcharge that they might charge you. So very similar to that. And oh my god, don't show it, Shashank, I'm hungry already.
Yeah, even ನಾನು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಇವಾಗ.
So
DoorDash, I don't know, maybe do you think India will ಬರ್ಬೋದು eventually?
I mean, there is already, I mean, Swiggy ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, so I don't think they'll, I mean, again, see, ಈಗ Uber Eats ಇದೆ, you also have Postmates ಇಲ್ಲಿ US ಅಲ್ಲಿ, you have DoorDash, you have like n number of companies. So India alone, you already have Swiggy and Zomato, and you never know, but yeah. You know, there is always room for
competitive market alla, you can
there is always room for another
and
one.
India no market alle, see,
exactly,
US is still what, 300 million people ashtena.
Yeah.
India is a billion plus people. I really think they will enter. They don't want to miss
Okay.
out on such a
They want to
huge
capitalize on
market.
it. Yeah.
And they are driven by economies of scale. And more people should use the platform. So
Okay.
India jana ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ they will, I'm pretty sure long term they will enter. So
Okay.
anyway, that is DoorDash IPO. The third thing is Bumble, Tinder, the parent company.
Match.
So we know like Match.com, which is
Yeah.
like you like we know Tinder,
Okay,
OkCupid,
Cupid.
Hinge,
Yeah.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು
Cupid. Yeah.
dating platforms ಇದೆ. So even that company, so we all know that dating, what is their big deal? ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂಥರ like public company na ಅಂತ we might think, right? ಅದರಿಂದ how can you become a publicly traded company? How can you make money ಅನ್ನೋ ತರ ಎಲ್ಲ? But it seems like they are themselves are going public, like
Exactly.
which shows that there seem to be a significant financial activity in that, like premium subscription ತಗೋಬಹುದು,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
So even they changed their model. Like ಹೇಗೆ ಈಗ ಡೋರ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡ್ದಂಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ಲೆಸ್ ಡೆಲಿವರಿ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ಇನ್ನೇನೋ, ಈವನ್ ದ ಹೋಟೆಲ್ ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ದೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಏನಂತಾರೆ ಟ್ಯಾಬ್ ಆನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಫುಡ್ ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟ್ಯಾಂಪರ್ಡ್ ಆರ್ ಓಪನ್ಡ್ ಅಪ್, ಆ ತರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಹೌ ದೇ ಚೇಂಜ್ಡ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕೋವಿಡ್. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ Tinder ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ Bumble, Match.com, whatever, all these dating platforms also changed their business strategy because of COVID. So all they did was they started doing online dating, virtual meets, all these kinds of happy hour, lot of stuff they changed. That's what I heard. So yeah, I mean and yeah, as ni heldange they have gone public. So yeah.
Our mission, establishing a romantic connection in as a fundamental human need. It's there in their public document. It's like IPO ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ they have to talk about all this.
Exactly.
This is so interesting. Like it shows from a company perspective, there is a market for everything. Like if you find that correct product market fit, it's jana, they're ready to pay. At the end of the day, if there is some value, people are ready to pay.
Exactly. And at this day and age, I think people are using these apps to connect with people. And it's not, I mean, I don't know how much it has taken up in India. As far as I know, I have friends who also use I think Tinder India nal already bandide. So they are using that to date, go on dates and everything. But I'm not sure ಬೇರೆ ಇನ್ಯಾವ್ದು ಆಪ್ ಇದೆ. I'm not completely sure about that in India.
I think these are all there. This is like a parent company. I think Match, OkCupid.
Have you used Shashank? You're a bachelor still, so.
I don't know. I think that's a better answer.
Okay. So yeah, okay. That's a clever answer. Okay.
The next I think the next company is C3.ai. ಇದಿಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮನೆ ಹತ್ರನೇ ಇರೋದು ಇದು. ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಬಿಲ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿದೀನಿ. So this goes into the so these first three companies, Airbnb, DoorDash, Bumble, Tinder, Match.com, are a type of companies called business to consumer. Now C3.ai ಅನ್ನೋದು it's more business to business, like Salesforce ಅಂತ ಮಾತಾಡೋದಲ್ಲ. Similarly, this company is around business to business. So I didn't look into full details into what they are doing, but my understanding is you can, as an enterprise and as a company, if I want to do some machine learning or data analytics or data warehousing and things like that, I can use their platform to do that. So their customers, your customers yaru andre, like oil and natural gas is one of their customers. So maybe oil and natural gas company, or they want to predict where is the next oil el sigute, or oil getting depleted in this specific region anotara. So they can use machine learning to, like for example, simple linear regression at a massive scale to predict if the oil reserves are going to be there in the next 20 years or something, using multiple input parameters. So ಆ ತರದಕ್ಕೆ these oil companies can use this C3.ai ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು platform ಅನ್ನ they can use, and that's how they make money out of it.
Okay.
That's how I understand. Maybe there is more to it. So for example, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದಾನೆ ನೋಡು, model driven architecture ಅಲ್ಲಿ C3 AI, predictive maintenance, inventory optimization, energy management, CRM, these are their products as a SaaS layer.
So
along with that, they
on a high level ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, I think, you know, every company cannot operate on its own, so they need information or data from different, you know, elements. So what they do is they hire these you know, third party companies to work for them and give them the data that they require. So that's the high level, you know, overview of this company. So I mean,
so if you look at this,
ni heldange, like they are focused more into oil and energy, I feel like.
Oil anta atara enilla. I think in general, those type of companies where tech is not their core business. So if you look at them, Shell is an oil company. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಾನು machine learning ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, tech ಅಂದ್ರೆ it's not their cup of tea alva.
Cup of tea, exactly.
So they can use C3.ai to do all this ML stuff. They need not understand the nitty-gritties of machine learning and things like that. Exactly. AstraZeneca, ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು, this is COVID, one of the COVID vaccines ಮಾಡೋರು. Even they are using this for some data analytics and things like that. So that is so this is a very different market. It's not like consumer ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಈ ತರ ಕಂಪನಿಗಳು ಇದೆ ಅಂತ, right? Like it all is invisible for an end consumer, but for businesses these are like huge money making machines. Like enterprise ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು space ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, it's because they pay like in millions of dollars of contract. So ಇವಾಗ Shell ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ, select customer. So Shell can partner with C3.ai for like $1 million, some millions of dollars of deal, saying, okay, we will give you such and such data, do this analysis and get me back. And the deal would be worth like millions, right? Exactly. So that is sometimes more easy to make money than business to consumer, where like for example DoorDash alla margins ashtu iralla, ashton jaasti iralla, but for them it's like pure cash idalla, company to company alva.
So I mean, so especially they ನೀ ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ machine learning ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, so where again ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಇದಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, especially to predict in these uncertain situations. ಈ predictions ನ I mean ಅದೇನೆ, ಈಗ the pandemic was not predicted, but still they would take that into account and then they'll calculate certain things, and maybe ivaga ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲ, maybe in future there might be another pandemic or maybe another situation. So they'll consider all those factors into play, and then they'll give out some information to these companies telling, okay, you might have to be prepared for this scenario at this point of time in the future. So that will give them an idea of what they'll have to produce or they'll have to manufacture or they'll have to, you know, be prepared for. So all these help in the growth of the business, and that's how they can manage their you know, business efficiently. So yeah, I think so that's a good
exactly. If you look at their products, AI software anta kelidre, they have 3 suites, 3 sections. One the AI suite ondo, which is high level, then ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ analytics ಅದಲ್ಲ. Then there is like platform level ಇದೆ, I think PaaS layer ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ let's say if you are a little more technology oriented, like let's say you are semi technical, you can use one level below. You need not use their applications. Like you can just use the platform to develop your application. So after there are multiple stacks, and there is no code as well. Code andre ಏನು, like code ಬರೆಯೋದೇ ಬೇಡ, without knowing any data science or anything, you can like drag and drop tools ತರ. So data ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ, join ಮಾಡೋದು ಆ ತರ. So like random forest ML algorithm ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿ ಆ ತರ. It's more faster than you know, like
algorithmic approach to code.
Very UI ಮಾಡಾತರ. So it's reducing the barrier to entry, right?
So even if you don't know code, you will have
knowledge iralla. Exactly, yes, that's one of their application. You can do AI by not knowing AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a way to put it.
Yeah. So
So yeah,
that's
that's
a good. I think
that's
that's a good
our
thing. Yeah, I think we can conclude for today's episode. ಇವ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಬೋದು. We have, I think, caught up to the things that we had missed for quite a bit.
yes,
Yeah,
it's a big
and
episode, I guess, but yeah.
exactly. So we'll start with the again ನಮ್ದು resume ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ normal structure ಏನಿದೆ. We'll try to follow that from the next episode. But ಈ episode ಅಲ್ಲಿ we want, because there was a lot of news and which is very important, we didn't want to just skip all those things. So we wanted to touch base on all those information, and ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ we made this episode into like a ಏನಂತಾರೆ ಇದ್ರ bag ತರ. So we put everything and we just wanted to share that information. So hopefully you guys liked it, and definitely we'll be back with a new episode with a proper structure, and we definitely have a lot of in store for 2021. We have bringing people in from different industries to talk about their experiences and their insight on things, how we can predict the future, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಮುಂದೆ, ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿ, like a lot of things. So now ನಮ್ಮಿಬ್ರದೇ ಒಪಿನಿಯನ್ ಕೇಳಕ್ಕಿಂತ we can also bring in some industry experts and we can talk about that. So yeah, I'll that's my sign off. And Shashank, you want to include something?
Yeah, I don't have anything to add. I think you mentioned ella held. One thing I want to add is wish everyone of our viewers a happy new year.
Exactly. Yeah, happy new year, everyone.
It's a good year, and let's hope for the best and be optimistic.
Yeah, exactly. Stay safe,
Thank
everyone, and have a nice rest of the week.